We got full house.
Okay, I'm going to call the Albany Selectmen's meeting for May 13th, 2026 to order. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the Selectmen's meeting minutes for April 22nd, 2026.
I move to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second them.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Approval of the May 13th, 2026 consent file. Review and sign manifest in the amount of $7,892.06, $2,217.00, and $160,425.32. This includes an accounts payable and payroll manifest for April 30th, 2026, May 5th, 2026, and May 12th, 2026. Review and sign original warrant tax, yield tax levy for operation 25-003-06-T. Review and sign original warrant yield tax levy for operation 25-003-01-T. Am I confused, or is that the same thing twice?
No, it's two different
It's
ones.
two
It's
different
06
numbers.
and 01.
Oh, 06 and 01. Okay, I'm confused. Review and sign a pistol revolver license for an Albany resident. Review and sign vending cart permit for E. Griggs. Review and sign health officer nomination form. This is a renewal. And review and sign after the fact residential building permit application for map 9, lot 6.
I move to approve the consent file as presented.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Town administrators report.
So I only have just one thing, and I didn't get it into the packet because I didn't get it until today. But Field Electric came yesterday to do their annual inspection on the generator. They called this morning, said the front main seal is leaking oil. They gave me a quote of $759.99 to fix it. I told them I'd present it to you guys tonight and see if you wanted to go with it.
Isn't amazing? It's amazing. The thing never runs. And it's-
Worst thing for it, probably.
Yeah, probably is. Probably dried
Well,
out.
it runs once a week.
Yeah, they probably dried out and,
Well, the other question, how bad is it leaking?
well, it's, I don't understand how,
Do we have a key to get into that?
I have no
I
idea.
don't even know if it's locked up. Would it be
Yeah,
locked?
no, there's a key. No, I have a Generac
I would
myself.
assume on that wall where there's a bunch of keys. There's one I've never tried to unlock it.
Probably should go out and open it up and
Take a peek.
take a peek.
Do you guys want to schedule this, or do you want to put it on hold for now?
Yeah, I don't think it's a 911, right?
No, well, we can't let it.
I can put it to old business, you guys can take a peek, and then at the next meeting, we
Okay.
can decide if that works.
Yeah,
Look at it before next meeting.
yeah, or even just before next meeting, while we're standing around, we go take a look.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, is let's go.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
we should see what we're fixing, right?
Did they service it?
Yes.
Is that all you got, Lisa?
That's all I got.
Okay, how about anything on the old business?
All of the assessing stuff, I am still waiting on. Jason was in on Monday, to pick up all the building permits, so he is in the process. He said it should be soon.
Everything okay with Jason?
To, the old business, why don't you add the other meeting room that we're gonna make a storage room
Yep.
into that? I don't know if I reported on that at the last meeting or not, but I was in contact with both Dave and Kevin.
Yeah,
They're both busy. Kevin said it would be a couple, 2, 3 weeks that he's gotta finish up a job, and he'd get in touch with me and come down and go
Okay.
over that again
yeah,
and
yeah.
get
No.
them going, but maybe add that to the old business, so
Got
it's a
it.
reminder for all of us.
Okay. Other business, anything with the planning board, Jim?
Well, planning board met Monday. We're still talking about zoning ordinances, things like that. And there's a applicant for a subdivision up on High Street, just a 2-lot, it's a 33-acre lot. It's making a 2-acre lot on 1/4 of that, and it's all straightforward stuff, there's nothing crazy about it.
Good.
That's it.
Good.
Conservation Commission did cancel their meeting for this month. They will be back to regular meetings next month. So there was no conservation meeting this month.
Okay. Well,
Actually, back on the planning board, I don't know if I mentioned last time that Sean mentioned that this will be his last year on the board. So there will be
on the board and secretary,
the secretary and chair, so
we'll be looking.
they'll be looking.
He's also the secretary for zoning and
And he might stay on that stuff, like,
Okay.
you know, the planning board,
had enough.
he's had enough of it.
Yeah.
Solid waste, there's nothing since the last meeting, you know. Our MOU is all up to speed, and I haven't heard anything on that PFAS stuff, and when I do, I'll
Okay.
bring you guys up to speed on it.
We're searching for something.
As far as chapel committee, Amalia was at the planning board meeting. She mentioned to me about the pianos. They did have a guy look at them. The big piano, he said there's definitely value there. It needs a lot of work. But you'd have to find the person who saw the value and wanted it.
I wish they had brought that before us, before they did anything, because the last committee looked into that,
Yeah.
okay? And basically, we came to the conclusion that it's worthless. It's gonna cost more to move it than it's
Right.
gonna be
So-
that you get
so-
any value out of
The
it.
question that she had was, would we be willing to donate it? And I said, we'd probably be willing to donate it if they'd be willing to come get it.
Yes,
So.
Yeah.
I would agree to that.
you agree with that?
Now, the question I have, is the chapel committee having meetings?
They did, yes.
Are they
I know
keeping
they have.
minutes of these meetings?
I don't know. I thought they did at one
Say
point.
she did in the beginning. I feel like she
Well,
did.
legally, under 91A,
I don't think they're having regularly scheduled
Right.
meetings either. I think it's,
They put something together when they can, probably.
I can shoot her an email though and
well,
just,
what I'm saying is if they're gonna get together and discuss where things are gonna go or make any kind of decisions,
Yeah.
that has to have minutes
Yeah.
under 91A. If they're getting together just to work,
Mhm.
they should make a note that it's a work session, but there should be a
Record.
a record of that under 91A. Because if anybody comes back and says, hey, I want to see the minutes to the
Right.
meeting,
Right.
they need to do that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a short, we
Right.
met, opened the meeting and adjourned it, type of
Right,
thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll shoot her an email tomorrow.
You know, and, you know, the other thing with regard to the expense of having this guy look at it, we can't approve those
Yeah, I
kinds of
know.
things out of session.
There was,
And that should have been discussed at one of their meetings to bring to us before they did anything. I mean,
She didn't know and she did apologize and I was just like, going forward, anything like that has to come
Yeah.
through the selectmen. You can't just hire and spend money. And she was very apologetic. They just didn't know.
not do anything with the chapel committee as far as expenditure of their funds? I thought there was a conversation about that. I don't remember who was
Well-
involved in the conversation,
Well, I think we brought it up.
but we didn't do it in the town meeting, right? We didn't put it on
No.
the warrant or anything, yeah.
Well, what should happen is if, and we should do it this coming year for sure.
Yeah.
We should put a line in the budget and put a number in their line
Yeah,
for miscellaneous stuff.
right.
The chapel fund, the capital reserve fund, I believe, is not an expendable.
Right, and I thought that we had talked about making it expendable.
Well, that has to be done.
Because we're close to needing to spend money.
Right.
And maybe, I don't know.
Well, maybe now
Had a
that we're
conversation.
close to doing something over there, we should probably turn around and put a line in the actual budget just for some miscellaneous expenditures.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, maybe put a whole line in there, just so that there's something in there.
Yep.
I
Agreed.
mean, the way it stands now, we can't even transfer money to a line for something like
Right.
Can I ask a question?
that. Sure.
When this was happening and I thought about it, isn't even the piano town property?
Yeah.
Can't we expend money on town property, whether it's 20 feet away? What if it was in this room? Could we spend money on it? What's the difference?
Under maintenance and,
I mean, well, that's the way I looked at it. It's under our supervision. It's town property. It's up to us to decide if it needs maintenance, if it needs to get thrown out, if it's whatever it takes. That's how I looked at it, like, yeah, we have a line for that.
I know, but to pay somebody a certain amount of money.
It should have got approved.
To get
It
an
should have been,
appraisal on it?
Well-
That's not maintenance.
you can twist it all
kind of
around
part of the
however you want.
process
I mean, you
of-
can,
Well,
But
that's how we're
to
gonna.
find the money to spend on it, that's where the money would come from. Because it's belongs to the town and it's under our jurisdiction to do what we need to do to it. Whether it's give it away, sell it, throw it out, I mean, whatever it takes, that's what we do. So $80, I thought was shot money to make a decision on it. I know it didn't come around about right, but after the fact, it just made sense that we're not going to Superior Court over it, that's for sure.
No, it's,
It's just something, it didn't follow the right routine to do it. She should have never just put it out there, but when I found out the guy was on his way, I mean, the
Yeah.
appointment was made, I'm like, well, yeah, it was almost too late, because it went through email, you hadn't responded, I talked to Jim, it sounded like it was a maintenance thing. In my head, I turned it around to, yeah, it's under our control, whether it's
yes, but
old or new, if it's 20 feet away or if it's in this
we can
room.
only spend money with a vote at a meeting.
No, I don't know about that. How much can you spend, Elisa?
for like low money stuff,
Yeah.
you guys have approved me to,
We
No, you
cannot,
should be approved.
we cannot vote to approve any expenditures other than at a meeting, properly noticed and
Well, then,
called.
if we get a boiler breakdown and we need a repair done,
Well,
or
that-
something like that, I'm
that's
trying to make it so this happens, when next time it happens, we have an understanding how we need it to happen.
An
Even if
emergency,
it was something with the chapel, a window gets broken
an
or,
emergency.
Yeah, does that make it because it's in the chapel that it's not part of our town property? I don't believe that. I believe this is all our
well, wouldn't the
property.
maintenance part be seeing if we can get rid of them? Like, it's the part of the maintenance is getting rid of them or donating them
I'm
or
just trying to
whatever.
make it right, because it was simple enough at the time.
yeah.
Um,
And they're trying to do something and they don't have the knowledge.
No,
None of them.
I realize that.
Yeah,
I realize that.
maybe we can just keep,
I'm just letting you know that we cannot spend money unless we vote on it at a meeting properly called. You can't vote on this stuff. Now, in an emergency, emergency's emergency. I would have done whatever it takes in an emergency.
Okay. So when you
This
tell me
wasn't
that,
an emergency.
so when you tell me I can make day-to-day decisions because I'm the chair, I can do that, but I can't make a decision like that, even though it's, then I don't want the responsibility of making day-to-day decisions if it's gonna come back and hit me in the back of the head. Because the guy was on his way, he was already scheduled, I'm like, I think we can do this. And you know, we've had other circumstances with things that people have made decisions, so if we're gonna tighten it up that tight, I'm fine with it. I'd rather not have the responsibility, so we'll just say, we gotta wait 2 weeks. And that should have been that way, but because of the situation and the circumstances, that's the decision that was made.
I feel like there's a lot of minor stuff, though, that falls under a category, like, you guys don't sit at town meeting and be like, well, Elisa's gonna purchase 6 binders this year, and she might have an extra charge on the computer, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is supplies, it falls under maintenance, it's a general thing, instead of, we don't specifically list every individual thing that we pay for.
You know, like with the furnace, if something happens, but,
Well, yeah.
you know, we come down and we spend money on that.
Yeah, but there's also a line in the budget for that.
True. So I guess, to Kelly's argument, is there not a line in the budget that we currently have that would tend to anything that we need to tend to in the chapel? Or does it have to be chapel funds?
If it was a maintenance or a repair or something like that that needed to be done, yes, we could do it under building maintenance because we own the building. I'm just saying.
Right, but if you-
can't hire somebody to give an estimate of a value on something, okay?
Without-
First, without bringing it to the select board, okay? And where do we put it in the budget? There's no line item in the budget for the chapel committee, and there's a warrant, there's a capital reserve fund, but it's not an expendable. You know, we have to make them aware that they can't just do this.
And they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think they got ahead of themselves, right?
well, yeah, no,
Scheduling
I
the
agree.
appointment. and-
No, I agree, and if we have to pay it, we'll pay it. This
Yeah, I don't know
isn't
what
the right way to
happened
do
with
it.
I don't know if they ever got a bill or
I
whatever.
never even got a bill.
So,
So there, yeah,
yeah, the point may be moot anyway, but.
right.
But anyways, the guy said he thinks he.
And I could have saved them the
donated some.
money by telling them what we had done on the previous committee.
Well, that's why it's
It's gonna
important
cost
that
us more
they
to get that
discuss
thing out of-
stuff like
out of
that with
there.
you guys first.
Yeah.
And now they know that, so it shouldn't be an issue going forward.
You know, and then it was, I don't know whether you had mentioned that she said that, I don't wanna make a big deal out of it, but they agreed on hiring this guy, but did they do it in a meeting? And is there minutes of that meeting? Or is this just something a couple of people did on their own? I mean, we're minders of the taxpayers' money,
Yeah.
whether it's $1 or hundreds of dollars. You know, so,
All right.
That part of it's frustrating, because, and I know, I'm just saying that, because when I was working on doing the roof, I got all these numbers and everything,
Well-
it's like, he can do it, but I can't get it done until we get it approved through the town, and it's like,
being in
it's just
business
frustrating
is
to try
easy.
to do something, or to try to answer questions and have your hands tied all the time. Not that it makes it any different, I just voicing my
Yep, no,
acknowledgement of the
we're-
frustration of it.
you know, we got
Well, then,
one hand tied
We
behind our
need to,
back.
we need to tighten it up to the fact that if the roof needs fixing and we talk about it, a vote has to be taken on everything we talk about. We can't just say, okay, and then move on. We need to tighten it up to everything gets voted on. I make a motion, I make a motion, I make a motion. We're gonna be motioning, and that's fine, because that's actually how it should be, is any decision, big or small, the three of us need to agree on.
Correct.
and not just like a nod of the head. We need a motion, we need it in the minutes, motion, vote, so be it. So we're gonna tighten it up like that, that's fine, but we're gonna have to oversee ourselves to realize we can't just say, even to talk to the town attorney. I think we should talk to town attorney. No, a motion and a vote to contact the town attorney, because that costs money.
To spend money.
Right.
Now, I've called the roofing guy to get an estimate on fixing this leak that is in the valley.
Yeah.
And once I get that estimate, I'll bring it to you guys.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't charge you for the estimate.
I mean, and if
Well,
it's
it's a free estimate.
If it's a absolute emergency, I mean, those are gonna be judgment calls at the time that there's an emergency. I didn't see this as being an emergency.
I saw the guys pretty much pulling up in the parking lot. I mean, then I thought it through, and we discussed, and both me and Elisa said, they should have got permission, and
Yeah.
we're like, well, I'm gonna make a decision, let it go, it's maintenance, it's a piece of this building, even though it's in the other room. I mean, we still need to do stuff with things in there. If we can't do anything, we should just stop the whole chapel committee. We should just stop it. Because we can't do anything anyway for a whole year because we didn't get any funds to do anything.
No, but they shouldn't stop, they should keep going and.
Well, a
and
lot
put
of it's,
together
a
plan.
lot of it's gonna be given away.
We're going on year 2.
I know.
So I don't want to hold them up. I think it's great that they're doing this, and they got to be frustrated too, thinking, we still got that in the back of their head that they got all the stuff to do. I mean, I'm just to say, let's just lock the door and let history take care of itself. So, I don't know, it's up, so be it, if they're great for
They're
doing
not
it.
complaining about it, are they?
Okay.
Oh,
No,
no, I mean,
they're working on getting a list together
I certainly,
of groups of things that they're gonna recommend what we should do.
this
with.
doesn't discourage them.
No.
It shouldn't.
No, it's just a learning curve, but you can present it that way.
No, and she was awesome about it.
You talking to Lillian or?
I talked to Amalia,
Amalia, yeah,
because Amalia's the one that set the whole thing up.
yeah.
But she was
Should
fine.
Include Lillian on the email?
She might have.
No, I was gonna say, if you reach out to them, include Lillian on the email.
I was gonna just
Yeah.
directly email Lillian. I don't
Okay,
have I don't have all of their emails,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't believe.
Yeah,
But Lillian, I
She's
think, is
good,
the
yeah.
chair,
yeah, yes,
so.
yeah.
And usually that's who I deal with, but Amalia, I think, kinda took this on
Right,
and,
Hey, let's get this done. Who wants to
Right.
do it? Yeah. Good.
I mean, a lot of things that they're gonna do can be covered under our building maintenance.
Right, so they can
repairs.
keep doing what they're doing
Yeah.
and just bring
I
it.
mean, if there,
To us, and we
there
can
comes a
figure out how to-
time when we need to get a dumpster down here for a couple of days for them to throw stuff out, and those things can be all covered under
Right.
existing budget lines.
But just get it presented to
Right.
us so we can figure out how to spend it. Yeah, there's a one-off. Don't let it beat you up, Kelly.
Well, it's, we play with fire sometimes.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden it hits someone in the back of the head, like, why am I getting called out on it when we've done this before? So let's not do it anymore.
Who's calling you out?
I made the decision to move forward with getting the
Right.
piano. So falls on me that I inappropriated $80, and it was wrong, from what I'm hearing. So be it. And now we will tighten
live and
things
learn.
up. And now we will not do anything without getting a vote, a second, and an all in favor. And that's the way it's gonna have to roll. So it's the way it should be. It's the way it's properly should be done. And shame on me for finishing that meeting we had here with everyone the other night, that I dropped the ball at the end of that meeting, because that beat me up too. But I didn't go to college for this either, so,
I wouldn't beat yourself up.
no, but
By any
I,
means,
it's,
except Rick, we're ignorant to this.
All
Hey,
I was
you have a
doing-
lot of knowledge of
All
it.
I was doing in the email I sent back was pointing out.
how we should do it.
in an abrupt way,
Huh?
in a very abrupt way,
What do you mean?
saying that people, pretty much people got to get this thing straightened out. Figure out how to run, how to do things, so. When you send an email, everyone's getting that email. So when you have a way of saying, everyone needs to know better. Well, we're gonna know better.
No, that was directed to the committee, needs to be brought
But
up
the
to
committee didn't get
speed.
that.
Well, my email went back to the town administrator.
And to all of us.
I didn't send it to everybody.
But that's the way it should be, too.
I didn't, I responded to her email, and only to her.
All right. That's fine. I'm just saying, we're gonna just,
Don't lose it.
if I'm gonna chair this, we're gonna start taking votes. That's all.
I'm good with it.
Fine.
It's not a big deal. It's just we've been kind of laid back and lax, and we'll just tighten it up. That's all. And we took a very short meeting and made it into much longer than it needed to be. In 2 weeks, our next meeting?
May 27th, yep.
Same bat time?
Same place, same time.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.